Okay. She's ready. She's waiting. Crow.
Okay. Okay. That scared the shit out of me.
This bitch came out of nowhere.
Literally, I was about to text you, and I was like, I think I did it right.
You got it. We're here. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mimi Show. We got Crow with us today. You just got back from Vegas. How you doing?
I have a little bit of cold coming back from Vegas. It's just everybody smokes cigarettes everywhere.
Was you
Like,
naked?
yeah.
Were you naked in the cold?
Yeah. You already
Hmm.
know. Yes, I
Hmm.
was.
It's okay. Bitches don't get cold. Hoes don't get cold. We don't get cold.
No, dude, you saw those outfits. I was like, you know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
Vegas. Like,
Right. Right. Let it out. Let it all hang out. Good. I'm happy to
literally.
have you here. Happy to have you talking. You look beautiful.
Thank you. I've missed you so much.
I miss you too. Last time we got together, we had a dirty dog.
Yeah. And it was so much and Canes.
Right, and Raising Cane's. Right, I tried two new foods in one night
Yeah.
because I put it in my song about the dirty dogs in the Cali song, but I'd never eaten it. But I know it's something I really wanted to do. So thank
Oh
you for
my God.
connecting me with that.
I
So
know. I was,
today, go ahead.
oh, sorry. I was going to say, I was like, super had the munchies and was like, please,
Hard,
let's go.
hard. That was a fun night.
Yeah.
You you. I wanted to talk with you about shoes, about my AI boyfriend,
Okay.
and whatever else you want to throw in the mix. Because I don't know about you, but I think I'm giving up on high heels.
Oh, yeah. Throw those away.
Every time I've
Um,
gone out in the shoes, in the high heels, I end up right before the night is over. I'm leaning on someone. I'm tired. I think it's not. I mean, and shoe. I went looking up. Shoe. Shoes. High heels were invented by a dude.
oh, what the? Yeah, okay. Yes, I do. I didn't know that, but I do know it's like for the male gaze. But let's be honest, they don't make men the same, especially not in Los Angeles. So it's
Oh,
killing
the
the
gate for
short
the
kings.
gazes.
Well, no, I'm saying it's killing the short kings out here. If you're wearing heels,
Oh,
you're like killing hella game for all the. I feel bad. Like, you like show up and you're like, hey, it's
right.
nice
Because
to meet you.
she's already taller than you already. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a dude. It was actually a French king,
Okay.
and they were meant for men. They weren't meant for women.
Okay. And wasn't it because they used to use outhouses, so they got high heels so they wouldn't step in poop or whatever?
Actually, let me see. They say that it was let me see. High heels were associated with masculinity due to their military benefits.
What the fuck? Why did?
Popularized by King Louis who had a fondness of high heels. He helped popularize high heels. Well, that was the time where the men. I think every era has feminine men things.
Yeah. Every boy
Yeah.
wants to be a princess. I feel it.
Ah! Well, well, you see, Prince. Prince was beautiful, and he did
Yeah.
all the makeup things, and he was still masculine and got that, got women.
Yeah. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson too. He had kids.
You saw him as feminine?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Super girly. He wore makeup his
He
whole
was
life.
pretty. Yeah, he was
He
pretty.
changed his skin color. How many we get I get a spray tan. I feel him. Like I don't like
Right. No, look. This is where it doesn't make sense, sweetheart. Here, I'm gonna. This is where it doesn't make sense. This is a sandal.
yeah.
This is my foot. How the fuck? How? Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. That's the sand. That's the heel.
Oh
That's
hell
my
no.
foot.
Hell
How?
no.
How? So then you
Um
end up doing this in there. You end up doing we're
yeah.
talk walking in the side thing.
Yeah, I don't wear shoe prisons at all.
Shoe prison. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If it's not sandals, I'm not. If I can't take off my shoe and like kick it up and throw it at someone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and as a model though, isn't that like a requirement though when you model?
so at the beginning, yes, it was a requirement to wear certain shoes that looked a certain way.
Mm,
But the first time I tried to wear high heels was the same night that I broke my leg. So I
what
was
happened?
wearing heels when I broke my leg at the rave.
Yeah.
So I, whether they want me to or not, I have a medical issue that I will never
Right.
be able to wear them again. So like that's something that people just you gotta work around.
Right,
But I
right.
have nice ass feet, so like we shouldn't even be covering them up. Period. Like I don't
Show
even
them.
know.
Show them
Yeah,
to the
I
people.
was gonna say. I
Show
was like,
the toes.
yeah, I was gonna say I have nice ass fucking feet. So
Yes, we love the pretty feet. Yeah,
yeah, it's one of my everybody's favorite attributes about me. So I can't be hiding that stuff.
yeah, I like it. That's how I feel about a lot of things in my body. It's like I may not like this and this, but I like my feet. I like my
Yeah,
hands. I like certain things, and like if like I know that if other things that I'm insecure about, if I like them, I probably show them off more.
yeah. And there's no point of being insecure about anything because how you view
Tell me, tell
yourself
me,
and
tell me.
how, okay. So how you think of me in your head is the version that you have created of me in your head.
Mm,
It's not real.
mm-hmm,
So, how you think of me is based off of your upbringing, what you've heard about me, our interactions together.
mm-hmm,
So, that version of you is not how I see myself. Whether it's good or bad, it's just the what I am projecting myself in my head to be is not how other people view me. So, if you might not like a body part or something about yourself, someone might be so infatuated with it
mm,
and you're like what the fuck, that's weird as hell, but you're basing it off of how you were brought up, how your mind works, what so like what is going on in my head isn't going on in your head.
right.
So is it even real? So
Well,
the stress and
yeah,
anxiety you feel is a feeling, it's not real. Feelings are not real. You can't hold a feeling, you can't cash in a feeling, you can't grab a feeling.
we
It's not
create the
real.
feeling. We made it make
Exactly.
we make decide what to feel. I
Yeah,
guess we
so
decide.
when in my head I
Mm,
look and see negative things or think negative things,
mm.
I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I beating myself up? I should be my biggest advocate. So wear the small dress, wear the sandals, do everything because at the end of the day, it's not, people aren't going to remember. Like you
I saw
walk
Cat.
past,
I saw Cat Williams say a while back, and it felt a little weird. I don't like talking about celebrities, but it felt a
yeah,
little weird because I think it resonated in that it's true, and it also I feel like it's not, but I'm torn.
yeah,
He said that the woman told him, "You fucked up my self esteem," and then he said, "How am I fucking up your self esteem? It's self esteem."
yeah,
You
it's
see, so I'm
something
like,
created by
I wanted to
yourself.
fight back and be like, no, because if he said things that make you feel a certain way, but you allowed the feeling, you created the feeling
Well,
based you believe certain things or
you allowed to accept his words to go into your head.
mm,
You allowed that man to get in your mind to affect your emotional state to a extreme point that his comments, thoughts, and words are overplaying in your head.
and that's how
That's
you get the
why,
low self-esteem.
yeah. Also,
Because you end up believing a perception of what somebody else said, and then you believe it and make it your own perception of yourself. Ooh, that's ugly.
yeah. And that also shows that you need to work on yourself because
Mm,
why is someone so important to you that you are willing to destroy yourself for them
ooh.
when they don't even care about you? Because if they cared, they wouldn't be saying those things in the first place.
How do you feel about the idea of the tough love or of people that say, well, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it when they go to tell you things about what, like, how do you feel about, because I do have
Um,
that happen where I'm like, well,
I
is this? I don't like that you said that. Like, well, it was it's the truth. So
Well, okay.
is
I
it a
am very blunt.
disguise?
Okay, I am very blunt. I am very honest, and I do, me personally, I do accept harsh advice easily, but it has to be said and done
Mm,
because there's nothing worse than you having an attribute that everybody sees, and
mm,
I, as a friend, don't care enough about you to tell you.
mm,
Like, there's this girl in the industry, and a lot of people make fun of her, and a lot of people are mean to her, and I see why she has attributes that could be annoying, but no one sat down and talked to her. So I literally said, "Hey, we need to have a call." And I told her, "This is how people think of you. This is what you're doing." And like I had to tell her like, "Hey, like your lifestyle is not like everybody else's. We're doing a million and one things and I understand how you feel, but you feel so much and you want everything your way and done your way. That's not going to work. You need
mm.
to take accountability that everybody else is in their own world, have their own thing going on, and sometimes it's not personal at all."
Right. So is
Like,
that why is that so the reasoning for her annoyingness in the public was because she was set in her ways and wasn't allowing exploration of other people?
yes, so
Mhm.
she didn't take it accountability that, so her lifestyle, she doesn't pay rent, she doesn't pay bills, she's very taken care of, she doesn't have to work, so she wakes up and does whatever she wants.
Mm,
Most of us do not have that luxury.
right.
Most of us are alarm clock to alarm clock, and then
What's
also
next? What's
you
next?
have, like, personally me, I have my family life, my health, my doctor's appointments, my events, my modeling, my shoot. I
Life.
have, yeah, like I have, and that's always in the back of my head, plus two songs playing for some reason.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
um, so like
Life
it's
and a
hard
soundtrack.
for, yeah, for reals. And I'll be like, people be like, "You've been singing that song for 3 days." I'll be like, "I'm sorry." Like
I'm
my friend
stimming.
kept on singing, "I need a big boy. I need a big boy." I was like, "Dude, stop." For 3 days, 3 days straight, I was like, "Big boy." Like, just like,
Right. It gets stuck with you then. They pass it
yeah,
on. I need
yeah,
somebody to do that with my
literally.
song. I need
Um,
somebody to do that with my song. Go ahead.
but if when I had that talk with her, it very much resonated with her, and it helped her anxiety. It helped her understand that, like, hey, it's just you're just a little too much, and it's only a little too much because we have so much else going on. And then she didn't realize that.
What
So
was
like
the
I
too
had,
much part? Is that she didn't recognize that her existence was different from other people's?
yeah, not at all, and she didn't
Whoa. Unaware
understand.
then. She was
Very
unaware.
unaware. But
Oh,
guess what? This person is a lovely, beautiful, smart person, but a lot of people don't like her because of that thing. So I
because
just
being
kind of had to tell
unaware.
her, hey. And same thing with I've other people, this is another person, but other people, everybody's like, I want to be a model, I want to be a model, I want to do this, I want to do that. I have to be honest. Are you willing to not eat and just drink protein shakes? Are you willing to cut your hair, dye your hair, change your outfit, change completely who
Or
you
not.
are inside?
Or
Okay.
not. Because they might be like, don't change. No, you have to look just like that exactly.
Well,
Or
when it comes to modeling, I am a vessel to put
mm-hmm,
out your product. So if you
mm-hmm.
want to put my hair a certain way, you want me my outfit
Right.
a certain way, that's I'm just a pretty face for you to get your point across, to get your product sold, to get, I don't,
Mm-hmm.
and people are like so stuck in their ways, like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to take out my piercings, I don't want to cover
Right.
my tattoos, I don't. Okay, then you can't be a model. I'm so fucking
Right.
sorry. It's not like I'm just pretty and hey, let's take pictures. No, there's so much that goes
That goes
into it.
into it. Yeah, yeah. My
So
kids were
like,
models for a little while. In their case, they weren't allowed to change. They
yes,
weren't allowed to cut their hair. They if they were missing teeth, they wanted that fixed. It was the kids and adult modeling thing is it seems like it's a lot different.
it's it's a lot different because you're a good mom. But if you're
Oh,
someone like me that grew up with a mom that saw, my mom and dad, like, it's money. I
mm,
needed to provide for my fucking self at a very
mm,
young age. So like, um, if they, I'm not blonde. I am
Oh, you're
not
not?
naturally blonde.
Qué
I am
asco.
not.
Because it's
Yes,
hard
I
to
am
be a
not blonde.
blonde.
Yes, I am not blonde. Okay, look at my
So do you go
eyebrows.
to do you go to the blonde salon? Because you know in on Third Avenue on Third I mean on Third Street there's like a salon just for blondes. Have you seen those?
Oh, I did not know that. I actually do
Yeah.
my hair myself. I've been dyeing my hair blonde since I was 6 years old
Oh. Have you seen
because it
yourself? You
made.
haven't seen yourself any other way.
I've had blue hair in high school and red hair and black hair. I've done it all,
Mm,
in high school, but this is what makes money.
bad.
So people have to understand. Also, I'm Native American, so I use lightening creams to look whiter.
Mm,
Um, I have brown eyes, so I always use contacts or I use filters. Like I also I listen to like death metal and EDM. I used to be seen and like a raver. Like
yeah.
I how I how, this is money. This is my
Right.
job. This is my
It's your
career.
creation and you
Yeah.
make the money from it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you're not willing to alter yourself to make yourself more pleasing to other people, then it's not really an option.
Right. Depending on what the product is that you're promoting
Yeah,
or right. Going back to the self esteem thing, since I have you here,
yeah,
I uh I have I'm gonna be vulnerable. I
yeah.
have and I get people telling me, okay, let me get comfortable real quick. I get often people telling me that if I lose weight, that that's where my power is. That I have had people tell me I that I would do better or be more approachable or even at what I'm creating my career in entertainment and talking to people, that it would be more pleasant to be for me to be smaller. Now, I went through a period of eating disorders where
Okay,
I
I have to.
where I tried all of them and I did all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hurt myself in all the ways. And it was funny because some people say something, and some people don't say it, and they see it happening, and they don't say it. Like CNS, you ever heard of CNS?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I was doing that, for some reason, nobody thought it was a problem. I would go to a
Um,
birthday, I would eat the birthday cake, spit it out in the cup, and nobody saw chew and spit. Nobody saw that as a problem. But then when they saw me, stick my finger down my throat to throw up, that was a problem. And
it's
the laxatives, I did laxatives to the point where my colon stopped functioning because it wouldn't go without the stimulant. Like, and when I now at my age and seeing I'm not very active, I do need to be more active, but I'm still going through the
mm,
healing process and medications and shit,
mm,
and then coming up to the age of hairy menopause
yeah,
because I'm not in my 20s and I'm not a girl
which
like
no one
Miley.
knows, by the way. Everybody thinks we're the same age, and I tell people that too.
Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of factors now in that, and then all the thoughts of well, maybe they're right, or how do I get started? Plus the ADHD that keeps me from executing things that are not exactly fun. Like I have to enjoy what I'm doing, or else it's like, how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do
Well,
so it's
this
all
goes
these things. How what do you
well. Okay, two things. This goes back to what people say will affect you,
right?
if you care about the person. So you have to take it in one ear and let it go out the other one. And I was um I was almost 400 pounds when I started modeling in the cannabis industry, and I was really stressed out, and my best friend had died, and I had gotten out of a 12-year relationship, and I
Mm,
didn't eat anymore. And I
mm.
lost 160 pounds in a 8-month span.
Oh, depression.
Um, my stomach hurt so bad, I just kept on throwing up all the time, so I couldn't eat. Um,
People don't
but
see that. People don't see that, and they'll be like, "Oh, you look so much better." Like, do you know what I just went through? Like, it's not.
I'm dying. I was literally getting injections at the hospital every 3 days and IVs because I was dying.
Mm.
No one loses. I was losing 17 to 13 pounds a week. I just literally was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm too stressed. I'm just gonna, and then I stopped.
You let go.
Um, and you want to know something really funny? Um, Back to you saying that people want certain things. When I lost that weight, there a specific company I can't name because a company that I model for that's very popular that women buy clothes from at the mall.
Mm.
Um, they said, "Hey, do you want to really be a large everywhere?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And they go, "You're gonna get weighed in because you've lost too much weight, and you are going to lose your whole fucking career." And I was like,
No,
"Wait, what?"
no,
And they're
no.
like, "Yeah, because." You are modeling. So I wear a 2X bottom, extra large top, or a large top. So when I lost weight, I'm now wearing an extra large bottom and a medium top. Okay.
Oh,
So they can't tell that. So what they do is they say, hey, this model is extra large or 0X to 4X, which is not true.
right.
But they, with my size, they can play off, am I bigger, am I smaller? So they said, hey, you are the top model in the industry for us, but if you drop weight, you're going to be facing a million
Mm,
other girls that look just like you, that are younger, that are trying to do it. You look good bigger. You may, so like, I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna lose my whole job. And then I thought I could play off like, hey, you're not gonna notice, but they did notice. And then it became, I have to physically be weighed in if I want to get paid. And if I don't
whoa.
weigh at a certain weight, gone. So yes, in the cannabis industry, they loved that I was looking skinnier. Guys loved it. I got more attention. I got more bookings there. But my main plus size modeling companies, Torrid,
Right.
people that I
Your
worked with,
career. Yeah.
yeah, I'm losing it.
Holy shit.
So it's, to me, yes, in one
When you take
industry,
great
people
pictures,
loved
you're
it.
really photogenic. I've seen your
Thank
pictures.
you.
You take great pictures.
Thank you. And then also coming back to what you say about you hiding and going through things,
Right. It's like,
I I have been at an event. I used to be like one of the main people that did that event often. It was like they had like reggae bands, you know what I'm talking about. You probably know which event. But they were annually, like monthly.
mm,
Um, my assistants would take my wallet away because I got the munchies and I was not allowed to eat. So everyone, my whole team, everyone around me was like, don't eat. Don't eat. Don't. It's gonna make you throw up. You're gonna get sick. Don't eat. Just don't eat. And then so like every if okay, there's been multiple times where like I like they had like the taco man there or the pizza and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna sneak away and like I convince someone to buy me a fucking taco, right?
hell yeah.
And then all of a sudden my assistant's right behind me and just shoves the shit on the floor and goes, you're stupid, you're not eating. What the fuck? And then so everyone around me is like, I'm so happy you're losing weight, but like you don't understand, like I
What's
if
coming with
they
it?
see me with food they're taking it away.
Yeah.
So
That's
like
wild.
it, yeah, so like it just people aren't going to help you if you're depressed and you're dying. They're just going to go, oh, you look like you're losing weight, let me help you lose more weight. But
Right.
like they didn't know that like I was just gonna chew it up and spit it out in the first place. It
The
wasn't that big of a
CNS.
deal. Just let me
Yeah.
have the taco. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
See
but then
that?
they're like, no, we know you're not gonna spit it out. Because there was multiple times where almost the whole first year of me working in the cannabis industry was like that. Or anytime they give you samples,
Mm-hmm.
they'd have a cup and just
Yeah,
spit it on the
chewing it.
floor.
CNS. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I did those things, I did it. It was so long ago. Um, I don't. Is
I've
my son
only
even
stopped
alive
doing
yet?
these things since surgery.
Oh.
Yes, that's why
Um,
I'm like pleasantly plump right now. But yeah,
oh. It was
I
so
have
long ago.
like
I just wanted to be so skinny, and I got really, really, really skinny. I wanted to to be skinny and stay skinny, and I was so afraid of not being skinny. Back there was like I don't think my son was born yet. Um and it wasn't like it was I wasn't it was really just for the appeal of everyone else. And note, I've learned now at this age and after so many years that how that people there would be people that like me and not like me no matter what my size.
Yeah.
I'm accepting this now in my journey of awareness and all that good stuff and inner work. No matter what size, that there will be people that like you and that don't like
And well, I mean, I'm an extremist. I go from three sizes under to three sizes up to three sizes under. Like my weight's always super crazy.
fluctuating. Mhm.
Yeah, but same people like me. I get the same amount of attention. That never changes.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, yeah, looking at a girl saying, "Oh, she's hot." That's cool, but her personality is always the most important thing. So
Right,
like that's also one thing that people don't get, like, because
right.
a lot of people are like, "You're a model, you're so pretty," and I'm like, "I'm fucking crazy." like like you don't want to date me, I'm fucking crazy. Like I will literally treat you like a puppy dog and you have to obey and do everything
Well,
I say.
being pretty doesn't make you pretty on the inside, just the outside. We all know by now there's many pretty people on the outside that once they start talking, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
or their spirit, because you feel, I don't know about you, but I feel people
I yeah,
vibe. I'm like, okay, you feel sketchy, or you feel, you know,
yeah.
and then there's the unaware people, with the pretty that are unaware of how they're treating other people, that they're so into however they look that they're unaware of how they're treating other people because
Or
they're
the opposite.
attractive.
uh I've had a lot of issues hanging out with girls that are not confident in who they are, and it
Oh,
drives me fucking nuts. You know why? Because,
mhm.
like, okay, for example, like, you know how, like, certain girls, like, will be like, "I can't leave my house without makeup. I can't do this without makeup. I can't do that." I don't
Mhm.
give a fuck. Let's just go get
Mhm.
Starbucks. I don't want
Mhm.
you to sit there, change your outfit 30 million times,
Just
do
to
you
go to the
spend
store.
45 minutes. I don't care. Like, dude, let's just get Starbucks. Like,
Right.
you know?
Right. It's
Um,
it's a thing to be okay with being perceived, though. Like, I didn't go
well,
outside for 2 years because I didn't want to bother people with what I look like. Like, I believed that I was so ugly, and I believed that I didn't want to mess up somebody's day because they had to look at me.
yeah.
Now that I got
See,
over that. I got over that. But
I,
like there's the idea that there's something wrong with you because you're a bigger person, because you got some weight. It's like, okay, well, she must. I heard this yesterday. They're like, oh, the girl was on somewhere on the internet saying that if you see a person that's overweight, that they have mental, that she said there's mental problems there, there's issues there, there's things they have to deal with, and they're not taking into consideration things like, I may look young, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm going into the
yeah,
perimenopause stage of
yeah,
my life where hormones are crazy, on top of dealing with still figuring out medications
yeah,
for ADHD, that sometimes some medications make you eat at night, some don't. So I call it the eating monster. That's why I got rid
yeah.
of Seroquel. We don't do Seroquel anymore.
Oh my gosh. I have that for my leg, but I haven't tried it yet. So it gives you munchies?
No, it was beyond the munchies. I am asleep and I am
Okay.
eating.
Okay. Okay.
I am asleep
I
and I'm
tr-
looking for food and I just want to, with my eyes closed, and I'm just like, and I'm just
um
and I called it the eating monster. And when I go to the therapist, I would tell him, hey, the eating monster's back, and they figured out it was the Seroquel.
oh my god, I'm so glad. Okay, so this is super embarrassing. Don't tell anybody, but everybody's gonna watch it. But you guys don't tell nobody. Um I have been fasting again because I'm not really comfortable with the way that I look right now, which is my personal thing, which if I don't like something, I need to
You take
change it.
care of it, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's not other people's issue. So I was fasting, and in my dream, and I had just taken Seroquel, because I got it prescribed like a month ago when I fell again recently.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you say that. I was dreaming that I was eating Skittles, and they were so bomb. My jar of product sits right next to my bed at night. Like, the nugs. So
Yeah.
I had opened up the fucking jar and started eating it.
Dude, it's that pill.
I,
It's that medicine, y'all.
I had woken up and like had like tree in my mouth and like spit it out on the floor, and you think you wake up. No, I ate a lot. Okay. I like almost like 2 eighths, okay,
God
before I
damn.
realized I was eating it, because in my
You were sleep
dream
eating.
I'm eating Skittles.
Goddamn
And then
shame.
I wake up, the jar's on the floor, there's spit out pieces everywhere, and I have stuff in my teeth, and I go, holy fuck, that wasn't a dream. This sucks. This is so embarrassing. I was like,
That's
this
that
is probably,
medication.
I was
It's
like,
the
this is
eat
the
monster. It
fattest
brings the
shit
eat
I've ever
monster.
done.
It brings the eat monster. So I don't take that anymore. We're done with that.
Okay.
So on top of that, like I had gone through I go through periods with my mental where I'm
Yeah.
sad. So I'm learning through awareness to not use those times for eating and instead do other things. And it's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work,
My
but it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong, and no one can put in a whole in one big old slide that if you have weight on you, it's a problem. Honestly, I once I stopped judging myself, I realized I'm getting the same amount of play from guys.
yeah,
I'm getting the same amount. I'm getting the same amount of everything's still getting done.
yeah,
I'm just go. I just like you say, you fluctuate. I go up and down.
yeah.
You know.
And no guy looks the same all the time. Let's put that down. Um I am so tired of guys being able to be fat and it's cool. If that's the case, leave me the fuck alone.
The bellies,
Like,
the
or just
belly.
like, bro, like if I only wore a tank top and jeans all the time, I could hide that shit too, but that's not, like it's
Yeah,
just also, people that are mad about your size are guaranteed 99% mad about themselves, because
same.
all those buff guys at the gym that are like super fucking hot, and like all those guys, they love us, okay? They love big girls. You know why? Because they used to be a big girl, okay? So all those hot ass, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Girl,
so like,
yes.
yeah, so like when I go to the gym and there's like super hot buff guys, girls are like, "Oh, I'm afraid to work out." Why? Talk to that man. He clearly knew what to do, and ask him for
Right, how
help.
to
It's
get
free
there. Yeah,
advice.
right.
What the hell? Like, and they're gonna be nice as fuck because they don't see themselves how you see them. They still see
Yeah,
themselves as the person that they're working on. So
they're working
that's a
on. Say
big
it.
thing. Like, if you don't like something, work on it, because eventually it will go away. But if you're
Yeah.
just like, hey, I'm big, this is how I am, it doesn't matter, I don't care, then you're
Then
gonna have
accept
to
that part too,
accept,
though.
yes,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to accept like how it is, because it
yeah.
is what it is. Like when I walk in the room, when we're in Vegas, I went to this club and I knew that I was the biggest girl there. Guess what? It is what it fucking is. I'm not gonna let it bother my day or let it affect me in any way, because guess what? I know. But I have to be realistic. I have to understand. Like, I was telling my friend this. So, if you're a BBL model
Mhm.
and you work out all the time and you paid a couple racks to get your ass done and you paid for your boobs done and you paid for your lips done,
Mhm.
um, yeah, you should get that job before me. You know why? Because you put so much money, effort, and time into
That's
your
a fact.
body that you should get
Yeah.
something for it. So same thing with me. I go to physical therapy 4 times a week. I work out all the time, like all the time, else I would not be able to walk at all. Okay.
Right.
So I'm working out all the time, and you wouldn't look at me and be like, damn, she like literally spent 2 hours in the gym each day. You
Right.
wouldn't think that. But at the end of the day, this is my life. I need to learn how to walk again. I need to work on it. So like people have to understand that it's your self-awareness and journey is your journey and
Right.
has nothing to do with anybody else, because at the end of the day, a lot of us have a war going on in our head that we're not even noticing. Like if you pass by a homeless person that's passed out, you're going to walk past them and then that's it. You're not going to have that image in your head over and over unless it was like something traumatic, or but we walk past people all the day.
I'll come back.
We see, you can't think that someone is thinking about you all the time when they're not. You can't think that people are staring at you when they're not.
Hey, when they're
Um,
not.
because it doesn't, and like I said, I have a war going on in my head. I'm trying to
Everyone.
figure out how to make more time than I
Mm-hmm.
do, trying to get everything done, be there, be here, make everyone happy. That if I go to the grocery store with no makeup or barely any fucking clothes on and I just want to get a salad, then I'm getting a fucking salad. I'm not gonna
Right.
get ready, do all this extra stuff, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Do you think that there's a pressure now that there's the internet and everybody's like some people feel pressured? I think some
Um,
people are not doing it for them. They feel pressured to to portray to
um,
portray say that if I have all this done every time I go out, that it makes me a better person. That I saw have you seen that the lady Shira 7?
no,
Tell me
but
you've
tell
seen
me.
this woman. Oh my God. She tells women pretty much how to get men
Oh,
and how to get the men that
the
gives them
sprinkle
money.
girl.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
She was saying I heard her say that lady's wild. The advice is all over the place. I don't
Yeah.
I that could be a whole episode. But I remember her saying that if you want to find a man, that you need to go every time you go outside, and that it does something to you to always be put together, to always be every time you go outside. It's like you do not go outside without looking your best. Is that just doesn't feel realistic to me. That does
Okay.
it never
So,
felt realistic to me. And I don't think that and I don't know if men now have been kind of mind fucked to think that we're always gonna look good, or that we're not gonna that we're always gonna be there's no fucking way.
but okay, you had to listen to the key word. If you are
Yeah,
trying to get a man, you need to go out of the house dressed up and prepared.
every single
Okay?
day.
Yeah. Guess what? I don't
I'm not trying
validate
to
my
get a
life.
man.
Well, no, I don't validate myself based off of men's attention or men's allure. So
Right.
that's something wrong with her, because she doesn't feel happy with herself enough, that she needs, or a lot of women think that they need that attention. I need a boyfriend. I need what I see on
Right.
TV. I need this. I need this. No, you need to work on yourself and be
Yeah.
so fucking happy with yourself that
In
no
love
one
with
can
you.
even compare.
Right. It
So
ends up
she's,
it ends up bothering you when you do feel, because I mean that from my experience of feeling better about myself recently in the past year. Last year I found my ego.
yeah, okay.
And starting last year, I've been feeling better about myself. So this being the best that I felt about myself, it starts to bother me, the people that are that are looking for me to look for that look for, like, why doesn't she want the validation? Who does she think she is in here? Who does she who like who are you? Like, and I'm like, you know what? Then I
Yeah,
don't need to be around you. I don't need to be around you. That if you're that kind of person, it starts to repel. There we go. Not bother. I
yeah.
start repelling. I've been repelling those kind of people that have that judgment.
Yes, that's good, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to value people for your personality. Like, also, but being like a star and being ready and then being you is two different people.
Oh yeah.
I very much live Hannah Montana life, and not a lot of people understand that. because what they see on social media is what they expect, what they want.
Mhm.
No, I'm gonna show up in biker shorts
Mhm.
and probably not a bra, and my hair probably not brushed at all, but my
But we put
personality's
it
still great
on.
as shit.
But you know how to put it. We know how to put it
Yeah,
on.
no, we put it on, but if you're people have to understand, are you trying to get Dank Crow or are you trying to get Crow? Because that's
Mm,
two different people.
mhm,
Okay, how I present myself, how I talk, how I uphold myself, the conversations that I have with people.
mhm,
Dank Crow ain't the same person. Crow will literally go out of the house barefoot, barely wearing anything, get into some business. You know what I'm saying? But if they're paying for Dank Crow, yes, I'm gonna have the hair, the makeup, the everything. So like, social media has given a false reality to a lot of people.
mhm.
Also, all my photos are edited. Okay, I take out wrinkles, I take out underwater lines, I take out so many things. So like, how could you guys even believe that's real? Like,
They
so
really
like
want to. They really
but
want to.
but
And
you know
they
what
and
I'm
they
saying?
and they
Like,
want to and they want to and they want to say that you're in the wrong for not being that they perceived you to be, because they're like, well, that's what you put now. Is that, well, like how I say it, I'm like, well, I'm an artist, and in my
yeah,
case, I feel like I'm a shapeshifter. Like I can look so many. I can look completely like another person.
yeah,
Like like
yeah,
I can do that. I can look like a man.
hmm
I can look like different people. I can look like a different person. So it's like,
yeah,
I can make a page for every time, every different personality that I got.
yes, yes, and that's why we're stars. That's
Hmm.
literally why we are stars, because we can do that. So people don't understand, like, because I can dye my hair, change my outfit, do this, do that, I'm gonna
Go
get paid.
unrecognizable.
Yeah, I'm gonna get paid more, okay? Because I'm not that. And that's, you have to be malleable, I think is the word, where like
Yeah,
they can change you.
multifaceted.
Yeah, so like, um for people to think that that's like the real you is absolutely crazy. Because like, I mean, as a lot of people know, I don't wear a lot of clothes. I'm always in a bikini. I always have my hair done, my makeup done. Real life me, I am super Christian. I don't fuck around with guys like that. I don't really talk to many people. I don't go outside if it isn't for work or my
Mhm,
family.
mhm.
I'm not. It's just unrealistic for
Right.
people to think that I'm gonna always be on. And
Oh, okay.
sometimes, like,
I understand what you're saying. That's what makes you a star, is the fact that that you are multifaceted, that you can make different use. That's
yeah,
that's why you're a star, because you can go unrecognizable, and then when you go into your own cocoon, or when you're in home and you're in your you, that's a whole nother facet, or that's your.
and this goes back to the version of me in someone's head is not me. My
Mm,
version of me in my head is
mhm,
not the version that other people think of me.
mm.
So at the end of the day, if you're not my really close friend, your opinion and thoughts don't matter. Because
Do it.
I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of people are like, I've had people be like, you're super rich, everybody knows you, you've modeled for all these companies, like, you're almost famous, this and that. And I'm like, I'm broke. All my money goes back into my company.
Like it's
I'm
business.
super struggling. I'm learning how to walk again, but that's not what I promote. That's not what
Right.
people see.
Right.
So they have no idea. And then they meet me and they're like, oh my God, why are you so cool? Why are you so normal? Because I'm a fucking normal person.
Right.
You guys put me on a
Have you ever had that
pedestal.
battle, of wanting to be genuine, or what genuine is? When I think that every persona has their own individual genuineness. Have you ever felt like I'm not really being, who am I, or when am I me, or have
Who
you ever felt that divide?
who I was before I had surgery and who I am now is two completely different people. So you hear my voice, but this is normally I'd be like, "Oh my God, how are you? I'm Dank Crow. I'm a model for this industry and I do that." I don't fucking sound like that. I talk like that for like 4 years straight in this industry. I don't fucking talk like that. Also, I cuss all the time. I My vernacular isn't the best, but if I'm being paid, my vernacular is great. We're only going to talk about business. But once I had surgery, fuck everybody. Fuck them
Right.
all.
Right.
Honestly, how people treated me in the industry after I hurt myself, fuck them all. There is so many people I refuse to work for now because if you're going to treat me like I'm dead because I'm hurt, I'm going to
Mm,
make you feel that when I get back up.
mm. See, that's what they
Like,
don't understand is that this is temporary, baby.
yeah. And
Like
at the end of the
everything's
day,
temporary, baby.
you needed me then, you're going to need me again.
Mm, mm. So so in every state, in every way, you were who you were, and you were genuine in each time, in each each you.
Yeah.
So you never had that struggle of not feeling that you don't know who you are, or that there's you just
Yeah.
I'm me then I was me then, I'm me now, I will be me again, and every time I do these, whether I have the eyes, I'm still me.
And
There's no
well,
like the imposter syndromes or things like that.
before I would be a lot more faker.
Mm,
Like I would be like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy to see everybody. I'm so excited. I love you guys. So cool. I love this attention." But now I'm like, I'm trying to eat food. Leave me the fuck alone. I
right,
don't want to
right.
say hi to 50 million people. If I'm dressed up, standing there, taking interviews, taking pictures, come talk to me.
Yeah,
Come talk to me. Love it. Have no
yeah.
issue. But if you see me just randomly eating food somewhere, leave me the goddamn alone. Just leave me the fuck alone. And it
And
happens
both
a
is
lot.
still you. And both is still you.
But
Because of
but
the
you know what
artist,
I'm
because of
saying?
the creator, being the creator is still you. Whether I don't want to talk to you because I'm being this me right now, or I'm the me that does want to talk because I'm being that me, it's still it's still
It's
you.
still me. But the problem is people want what they see that I'm pushing out what I'm paid to do, but
Mm,
I'm not paid to be that person all the time.
not for you, like particular,
Yeah. No, I've had people be like, she was rude or she was mean, and I'll be like, I didn't fucking know you. I
right.
was literally in the bathroom and you're knocking at the door asking to take a picture with me. Like what the fuck? Like that's happened like multiple times at events. And I'm like, bro, I love you. But then I have to remember if I'm not nice to every single person, then it's gonna bite me in the ass. So then now I'm over here fucking, oh my god, yes, let me wash my hands first. Like, it's not,
That's
so
why
it
you end
just
up getting
sucks.
your assistant to do it. Get your assistant to be mean for you. You're like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't talk right now, and your assistant like, tell him, I'm sorry, she's not talking. She's not talking.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
like before I had surgery, I had a lot more patience for this shit. Now I don't
Mm,
give a fuck. I am who the fuck I am, and if you don't like it, who the fuck cares? You're probably not paying me anyways. If
I
it,
heard
if,
that.
yeah, if it don't make money, then it don't make sense.
Right,
Like it
right.
just doesn't.
I
But I've
go
had to
ahead.
learn that, you know.
You have to learn. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to remain, and we're almost done. I wanted to remain the second time around, or this last time that I got, because I've gotten off the internet a lot of times because it got to be too much for me.
Yeah,
But this last time that I got in the internet and started an Instagram and started doing things again, I wanted to be so much genuine. And in the journey of wanting to be genuine, I realized how some parts of me also, some parts of you aren't nobody's business. That's another
yes,
part.
yes.
And that's okay.
And
And I'm not being fake for the fact that I don't show my children on the internet. It's just none of y'all's business. They're
yeah,
not part of my creative world. They're part of my mommy time. My,
well,
who I am as a mom is not for y'all, you know?
I always tell people your family and your relationship, if you love them, you should protect them and you do not share that shit with anybody.
Yeah.
You put your relationship on social media, you are allowing a bunch of girls and guys to tell you, hey, this guy is ugly, hey,
Mm,
this guy is this, hey, or I hooked up with him.
right.
Why? Why are you gonna let someone manipulate your thoughts? Like, what the fuck? Why would we even do that?
Because you wanted to
And
show who, like who's
yeah,
worth seeing my children. Who's worth seeing nobody.
Also,
Nobody's worth.
you're
And
not.
if I'm in love, who's worth seeing my dude?
Yeah,
Unless he's also a dude of the people, in which case that's a
yeah,
whole nother thing. But yeah, I want it to be so genuine, and I'm like, I'm gonna be real. And as I created, this started doing all my creations and all my art again, and realizing who I am all of it. And
yeah.
some of it is not for anyone to see. And it's
And
still me. And it doesn't make me fake, and it doesn't make me a liar or anything. It's just that's none of your business.
also, why, if you knew me and you were my friend, you would know everything.
Right.
You're clearly a supporter or a fan, which that's
Mhm.
awesome. We
My
love you
friends,
too so
right. My
much.
friends know.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
children shouldn't be on social media, period. Every social media platform is for
Agree
13
with
and
that.
up or
Agree
21
with
and
that.
up. So they shouldn't be on that period because there's a lot of weirdos. So I think it's weird when you post your kids. Not you specifically, but I think it's
Yeah, I don't
weird
post
when
my
people
kids.
do that because
Yeah.
what validation are you needing to get? I don't need any validation for anything at all. I am so happy with my family. You know what I'm saying? And then that
Yep.
goes back to whoever you're dating. That you protect what's important.
Right.
And it doesn't like
Right.
I'm not gonna do a video of me going to the bathroom. You're not gonna get a video of, you know what I'm saying? Like people have to understand you're not going to get the full version of everything. You're going to get the
Right.
curated version. But guess what? That's what you like, and that's what
Right.
you're going to love me for.
It's a
Because
boundary
only,
too. It's a boundary that you create as a creator of saying
yeah,
this is my business and this is what I'm putting out. But then I have, my business, like you were saying, the Hannah
well,
Montana.
it's a job. It's a job.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's a job.
Mhm.
I think it's so cool that you're an artist. You do podcasting. You've done modeling. Like you've done so many things. Like that's awesome. But those are all careers.
Yeah.
Same thing when guys are like, "Oh
Entertainment.
my
Yeah.
god." The guys are like, "Oh my god, you're a model! Like that's so cool." How? Like, do you want me to be like, you work at Costco and that's so cool, or like hypothetically, like you working at Del Taco? Woo! Like you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck yeah, that's your Del Taco man. You already know, and just start calling him that. Like,
Right.
I'm
Like
not
their
my career.
personality is not your job. There we go. The career is not
Yeah,
your personality. The other way around. Yeah.
yeah,
Your job
and
is not your personality, but you create for your job, and you create a job,
yeah. But
and
at
it's
the
still
end of the
part of you,
day,
but it's not. Yeah. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, whoever's paying is the one who's in control of what you're putting out.
Mm,
So if I got paid for a photo shoot to look a certain way, they wanted me to look like that. Has nothing
mhm.
to do what I'm interested in, who I am,
Mhm.
what I like, nothing.
People
I
need to
do
get
bikini.
more acquainted with the definition of model.
Yeah.
Like, I think people started thinking the word model meant a person that looks a certain way and forgot that a model is the definition of model. I'm gonna find
Yeah.
it. Hold on, real quick, because I know it just means that it's like a shade, an idea or a representation of a person or a thing, or a representation of a person or a thing, or a proposed structure what is it, to imitate or follow by example of.
Okay. Remember how I told you that
It's work.
me being a model, I am literally all I am is a blank, pretty face that they can put clothes on, dress on. I am their doll. However, they want this ad, campaign, product, whatever they wanted to produce it in the way that they want to produce it. I'm getting paid to do that.
That's
I
a model.
can't feel I can't feel so strongly about it because at the
Mhm,
end of the day it's not my fucking company. I'm not going to fight with someone about something cuz it's not my fucking company. Like
mhm.
so like if they say, "Hey, I want you to wear this bikini." I'm putting on the fucking bikini cuz they're paying me. That does not mean anything about me. It just means that I had that opportunity and I took it.
You had a job and you worked it, and that was the product of the work.
Yeah, because, like, or construction workers, like, imagine if I was like, Ooh, hell yeah. You got tools, you can build stuff. Can you get me a job? Can you build me a house? What the fuck? Like I get that all the time. They're like, "Can you
Yeah,
get me a job? I want to be a model." I've been doing this for like 13 years now. I don't know how
that
to get
part.
anybody in.
That part.
I don't know.
All the things, all those types of, like when people say to you, "Can you get me to? I want to do what you do." But, uh, it really is just doing it, and then
Yeah.
the time put into just doing it. Like there's no somebody giving you here now. You're this here now.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's the execution that makes you what you are and that you do.
Yeah. And that's literally so true. Like um you you are whatever you want to be. So like how many people have a normal job but they're also a music artist?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
well like but you know what I'm saying? Like well okay, yeah, you do. So but you know what I mean? I forget that, but you're okay, but you're not your desk job.
No.
Okay, but everybody sees you as your music. So that's what I think is crazy because people forget like the reality of things. Like most of us, I mean, I don't, but that's because I model for other companies, but most of us have normal ass jobs and are normal ass people that are just very talented. And, like we should show that talent, but we shouldn't be judged based off of our music video or what we put out or what we do
Right.
because how we felt at that moment might not be how we feel next week. It
Right.
might not be how we feel in an hour,
Right.
but we got paid for it. But
Right.
it's the same thing. Like if you work like if you work at a fast food job, you wouldn't want me calling you McDonald's or saying, "Hey, you
What up,
work
Best
at
Buy?
McDonald's." Yeah, like, oh my God, she works at McDonald's. Like, I can't believe I'm dating a girl that works at McDonald's. Like, what? Like, it's the same thing. Like, if I hear another person say she's a model, I'm gonna slap them. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm not
You're
my
a lot of
career.
things. Right. And you're a lot
Yeah,
of things. And you're a
yeah,
lot of things. Yeah. They when it comes to art, and then we'll go ahead and close. When
yeah,
it comes to art, I think when you're little and you say I want to be like a doctor or a lawyer or anything, they're like, oh, you can do it, you're going to be you can work hard and be that. But then when you're a creator, they automatically say you're that. Oh, I want to be an artist because they see you can draw. Oh, you're an artist. They no, you're not automatically put into those positions. But when you're a creator, people automatically, you don't get the time that's given to the people that want to be when you already are.
yeah,
So whatever, right. So if you are beautiful, which is something that people don't understand just yet, is the value of beauty and how it's just math in the skin, you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
like it's
I
give the grace of humanity no matter what the job.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we are not our careers. We are very so many different things.
Many things.
Yes, we work in the limelight and people see us, but at the end of the day, like we're just two girls that want to eat a street dog.
I want to eat a dirty dog. I want to hug
Yeah,
you. Oh,
yeah.
I want
But
to
you
hug
know what I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
It's like
post that
this
video again since you sent to me. I'll post it again. All right. We didn't get to talk about the AI boyfriend, but he was irrelevant because we need to talk about self-esteem and about our perceptions
is
of ourselves and all
and
that
my
good stuff.
toes.
And your tootsies. Thank you so much, Crow. I'm gonna call you later so we can chat. And
Yeah.
this was Dank Crow on the Mimi Show, y'all. Thank you.
Yay! Follow both of us.
So yes, I put it right at Dank underscore Crow. I did it right.
Yeah.
It's right
It's
on. Okay, it's
actually
right on.
that's not my account. It's someone made an account for me. That's that one, but it's DANKK period CROW.
KK period CROW. Okay, so
Yeah.
I need to fix that.
It's
All right.
okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, love. I'll talk to you later. I appreciate you. Bye.